everybody, it's Katie again, and today we're going to be talking about the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, otherwise known as TANF. The Temporary Assistance for Needy Families enacted in 1996 and replaced the Aid to Families with Dependent Children, otherwise known as AFDC, which provided cash assistance to families with children experiencing poverty. TANF, or Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, cash assistance can play a critical role in supporting families during the time of need. One of the primary purposes of the TANF program is to ensure that a very low-income family with children have access to resources that can help them in short term. With TANF support, families who may be struggling can get the financial assistance they need to cover basic expenses and stay in their homes. One of TANF's key purposes is to equip families to be self-sufficient over a long period of time. This effort translates into support services like job trainings or assistance in finding employment. Most states have a time limit on their TANF's benefits, which is common about 5 years. With such a great program, though, there are quite a few requirements that the applicant must be eligible for in order to approve the program itself. For example, the applicant must be a resident of the state in which they are applying. The applicant must be a U.S. citizen or legally authorized to live and work in the United States. The applicant must be unemployed or underemployed, along with showing low or very low income. The applicant must have a child 18 years or younger. With that being said, though, all TANF recipients are required to either be employed or participate in approved work activities, which may include vocational education training, on-the-job training, job search and job readiness assistance, job skill training, community service programs, child care services, education related to employment or attendance in a high school if the recipient is a minor. According to the Institute for Family Studies, the states spend roughly 1/4 of their available program fundings providing income assistance to families, while approximately 16% of available TANF funds go towards child care assistance. Roughly another 7% is dedicated to work-related activities. In all, though, the bulk of TANF funding is in a basic block grant of $16.5 billion a year. A lot of people believe that while TANF has been successful in promoting self-sufficiency throughout its work requirements, it also faces challenges such as inadequate support for more vulnerable populations like the disabled, the elderly, and those facing domestic violence issues. But I think most people can agree that it is crucial that we go back and we evaluate the TANF program to see what we can improve and what can be changed every so often. Like, you can always make improvements when necessary, and ultimately finding a balance between the pros and cons of the TANF program will ensure that this important program continues to provide critical support for those who need it the most. So in all, TANF is a really important program that is crucial to many American lives, that help them provide them financially and provide some sort of stability in their lives. I personally believe that the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families is a phenomenal program. I think that it can always be improved. There's always something that can be changed or looked at, but in all, it is a great idea to be able to help families in need and help them feel a little more human and be able to help them as much as they can.